Hey guys, welcome to another one of my tower fantasy videos. Today what we'll be doing, we'll be going over a little bit of the gear, a little bit of the weapons, and like how to get like general higher CS, and like how to progress and deal more damage if that's what you're looking for. So when we first hop over to this selection right here, you can see that. So let's do this first. We'll switch in these weapons so you can just see it for yourself. I'll swap out this. The matrices will increase the CS by a little bit, but if you look over here, my backpack, I'm at 7,329 right now. Now if I switch over these weapons, no, just one of these singular weapons, you'll see 1,000 jump. And the reason why it's so high, and if I was to even switch out Nemesis weapon, I can possibly get to 9,000 all the way up to 10,000, and I can do that really quickly if you guys want. Like, if you want to see that, I guess. But like, the reason why this has higher CS is because you got multiple copies of it or whatever. So you know, keep that in mind. Copies gives it higher stats, which if you look at this stat when it's max is 229 just flat, right? And for this it's 179, and that's just one copy of it. Now of course, if they're both at advancement 6, then Nemesis weapon should be doing more damage. But like, I just want to, you know, give that hint up to you guys. Like, if you're looking for more damage early game, this is the 3rd day, you're looking for like more damage and just DPS and higher CS, you're like, dang, how you got such high CS? This is how, by literally using weapons like this and equipping it. Now of course, when I run into dungeons, I'll re-equip my support weapons, but like, if you're trying to climb something such as, let's see, Bygone Phasm, you're just trying to climb it. Like, say if you're lower rank, right now I'm rank 1, so this doesn't matter, but I'm just trying to get a little bit higher up on the leaderboard, and I'm just trying to see how good I'll do on this floor compared to how I've been doing previously when I use straight SSRs. One of them are literally support, so one of them ain't even giving me DPS. It's literally just giving me a shield. So that's literally a lack of DPS right there. You don't want to take anything in there that's strictly healing unless you're going to get hit a lot. You can even not bring a healing item in there too if you want, if you feel like you can get perfect dodges left and right. Now, what I'm going to do really quickly is see if you can eat in the Phantasm. I was told you can't, so I'll see. And the option doesn't even pop up, so you're not allowed to eat. I thought that was something they had to see, but I completely tripped about it. But you're able to take a food buff. What I do know is you're able to take a food buff beforehand, and it will apply to the dungeon. And for Nemesis weapon, I am getting that little thunder resonance, which will essentially increase my volt damage. Like, both of the weapons volt damage will be increased. Now dual pistol would be really good here because of the fact that it's getting a buff. So I'm gonna literally come over here and go ahead and start this. That's not bad damage. As you can see, I'm doing increased damage because my overall base damage is just increased by a ton. But if I switch over to this hammer, that's not gonna initially do a lot of damage. But if I switch over to this hammer, I'm doing decent damage and decent shield break. Right? As long as I stay under here, I'll be fine. I'm going to get stunned, which you should avoid that, but I wanted to see if I could, like, I guess, finesse it. That wasn't gonna work though. And we'll hop right here. That does a ton of damage. And we'll pop this right here so that way I can get like some type of healing going on. And we'll hop right here. And whenever that ults up, and the way you can break shield with this gives you super armor. You can shatter it, simple as that, and deal more damage, because when they have a shield, you do less damage. Hold it, hold it. I missed that, but you get the point. I broke this person's shield. I think that was good enough. But unfortunately, the unfortunate thing about the hammer is the fact that you can't like cluster it up together as well as other weapons. So I might be stuck with using the dual pistols with the fact that it gives me increased damage. Oh, on this floor. Okay, cool. It just like canceled it. But I don't think I'm gonna clear this for it, but you get the point of how I'm doing increased damage. This setup is not working that well for me, but you get the point of me doing increased damage and all that other nonsense. Oh, okay. And one of my Thunder Spears didn't even come out one at a time. 10,000 damage right there. Actually, I might be able to do this if I play this right, actually. I'll probably have to switch out the hammer, because the hammer's not doing well with this set. Because this does a ton of damage, like so much. Like, it really bursts down someone. So I can do this if I play this right. But right now, I'm not, because I'm just simply trying to show a guide. So what I'll do really quickly is I'll hop back in here, and I'll mute, and then I'll show you guys me clearing the floor, like focus or whatever, so I can go ahead and see if I can go ahead and clear it, because I should be able to, with the fact that I'm doing increased damage and I was kind of DPS checked at this floor. So I'll be right back, give me a second, and I'll mute. So I'm back after clearing tons of floor. I got a lot deeper than what I thought I was. So here the bonus is if you use dual pistols, 40% bonus, and if you use the Thunder Spear, it's a 30% bonus. And you can see that simply just by clicking on the buy Phantasm, looking at those 30. Oh, actually, for the staff, the actual next order weapon bonus is actually 60%. So you may be like, so well, you spent money on the game. You spent money on the game. That's true, I did. But when you look at my setup, hold up. I know a lot of y'all guys reroll for Nemesis. You're not supposed to, but I know a lot of you guys did. If you didn't, dual pistols is actually better right here, or the scythe if you have it upgraded, or even if you got copies of it. And if you can dodge good and not take damage, and this, I didn't even use this for the whole match. If I switch this out for like scythe or something that actually alt matter, then this will do a lot better. But what I think is doing is giving that base attack and add it with the rest of my weapon, so overall it's increasing my total damage, because as you can see, it has the highest base attack out of all of it. That's the natural assumption I'm going to get from that. And sometimes I did use it. I didn't use it that much, but because it was kind of situational for me. But yeah, I click right here. I'm using a free to play set of weapons. The spear is free to play. Everyone gets it. I just got copies of it from collecting my gold nucleus and things like that. This is another free to play weapon. You'll be getting this. Nemesis weapon is a limited, which is not so free to play, but you can still get the weapon. But you can, there's a lot of better options than a healing weapon. This is literally a healing weapon. Dual pistols and scythe would be a lot better in this position than Nemesis weapon, and it's the way I played it that maximize it. So I'll leave like a little footage of like my gameplay or whatever, but if you notice, I was taking like steps to readjust my position so that way I can make sure the enemies are grouped up, or I just readjust my position so that way I don't have to use a dodge, because my dodge attack is the one of my attacks that deal the most DPS for my Nemesis weapon. So I'll conserve that, and whenever you get hit down, don't dodge to hurry up and get up. You're wasting DPS. You're getting up a little bit faster, but like it's not worth it, because of the fact that initially you're losing a dodge where you can potentially get a lot of DPS from, you know, if you just regularly get up and then do a dodge and get that ton of DPS out. So that's just something I wanted to share. Wanted to share a little bit of my videos. I wanted to share a little bit of how I was playing it. I wanted to show you the weapons I was using, how to upgrade your CS, and a little bit of tricks in the Phantasm. Make sure you're using the weapons that you can that get a buff. Usually they have the SSR on the side that gives a buff, which is the dual pistols. I know a lot of you guys have it. If not, you're going to get it, so you don't have to worry about that. And then on the side they have the SR weapon, which a lot of people have it. That's just what it is, and you just want to try and use that to the best of your ability and upgrade it and use that in the Phantasm. Now if we look at the Phantasm, at the beginning of this video or whatever, I was somewhere low, like just really low. I made it to 16th place, which is fairly far, and the reason why I made it to 16th place is because the giant gap right here. Now if you look at this person, they're at 8,000. They're a lot higher than me or whatever. They're using Nemesis weapon 5. They're using 5 copies of Nemesis weapon. One of this. So you can technically consider this person a whale, right? This is not a whale, but this is someone who knows what they're doing. They're using the shield to get the shield shatter. They're using the wand as a way to heal themselves, and I don't know how they even include that in. On some of the stages, it does get a damage boost. I will say that. They probably got by damage, I'm gonna be honest. This person copies of weapons. He probably don't know how to run his setup smooth or whatever. But like, yeah, some of these people that I'm in front of are whales or whatever. In the last stage, I could have actually done that faster and got it like 15. I could have took 15 place, because the last stage I didn't use all my gadgets or whatever because I didn't think I was gonna clear it. But yeah, he's from Revolution or whatever. He's using Scythe. Like, I'm gonna switch out one of my weapons for Scythe so I can get that damage. I'm gonna take a food buff. I'm gonna go back in there, and I think I can pass him up if I use a food buff. Now I'm not expecting to get anywhere in 10th place, because 10th place, that's, well, it's not whale territory because this person's up here. It's not whale territory. Not yet. 40 something to start where it's whale territory. So top 10, you can still, I can still pass them up, possibly. Might not, but possibly. But yeah, I just wanted to show those little tricks. I wanted to show you how far my rank go up just from me showing these little tips. Remember, you can take like food buffs into the Phantasm and everything. Like, use every single thing that you have to your disposal. Remember not to dodge when you get knocked over. Just let it get up. Reposition yourself with jumps. Try to reposition your auto aim from enemies by dashing away or forward to try and get closer. If it's not working, just get in their face and try to get them clustered together. That's also a key. Keeping them clustered together so that way you can do as much DPS as possible. You may be like, I'm using a single target weapon such as Scythe or something. Scythe will hit multiple targets if they're super close together. So that's the key to keeping the enemies close together, knowing how the enemy moves so that way you can keep it close together. Looking for those initial perfect dodges so that way you can benefit from getting your discharge skill faster. And just learning the flow of your weapons and knowing how to use your weapons will carry you far in the game. And then Phantasm where you want to rank up. And same thing when you play player versus player. You're gonna have losing and winning matchups. You just want to make sure you're doing the best you can. And for anybody that doesn't know player versus player, the Legions one, the open world one, is unbalanced. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm not even gonna act like it's balanced. But this right here, this is the balance. It even tells you it's balanced. And you may be like, well, how is something like this balanced? They fixed all the stats where no matter how much money you spent, you will be at the same stat of everyone else. Sounds crazy, but that's literally how it's being done. So yeah, if you guys did like the video, if you guys did enjoy the guide, don't forget that you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. All right.